Hey everybody, what's going on? I have a big national tour that's going to start tomorrow. I'm going to a bunch of different places. All the information is on my Instagram account, and it's going to be all up tomorrow, which is Wednesday, May 17th. It'll start at 10 o'clock in the morning, wherever you're at, wherever your local time is, where you could buy the tickets. And the pre-sale password is comedy. The link will be up tomorrow. But joerogan.net/tour for details. I'm going to a lot of spots. And if you're pissed that I'm not going to your spot, it's not the last time I'm going out. I'll go another time. Don't worry about it. This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Winc. Winc is the world's first and only personalized wine club. And Winc is an awesome company that personalizes the wine that they send to you. What? When you have a glass of great wine. I'm a big fan of wine. I love wine, but I don't know shit about wine. So for me, what I do is I go to Winc, which is WINC.com, and I take a brief palate profile quiz. And, you know, like, what kind of foods do you like? Do you like stuff spicy? Do you like things sweet? What do you like to eat? And Winc will recommend distinct and interesting wines actually customized to your palate to be shipped directly to your door every month. Ooh! They give you access to exceptional wines from all around the world, so you can enjoy. None of your time is wasted fitting in a run to the store or on your way home from work or whatever you have to do. No more time spent guessing what you might like. They ship it to you. They ship it directly to your door every month. Ooh! They recommend distinct and interesting wines. And again, customized to your palate. Because Winc bases the wines they send you on your taste preferences, Winc even introduces you to new, rare, and custom wines that are not available anywhere else. And they tell you the story behind each one. So join for free. You can skip any month, cancel any time, and they have a 100% satisfaction guarantee. So you never pay for a bottle that you don't like. And right now, Winc is offering listeners of this podcast $20 off your first order when you go to trywinc.com/Rogan. They'll even cover the cost of shipping. So that's trywinc, trywinc.com/Rogan to get $20 off your first order. Plus, complimentary shipping. trywinc.com/Rogan. Yay! We're also brought to you by NatureBox. Yummy and delicious snacks. I just got my new box. What I like about NatureBox is, first of all, they have a bunch of different stuff to choose from, but you can also like go and customize and like pick what you want. And I move some stuff around, pick some new stuff. They have over 100 different snacks to choose from, and they're constantly adding delicious new snacks. You can choose what you want, and they'll deliver them right to your door. Now, if you work in an office and you get hungry during the day, you don't want to actually leave and go get something. What are you stuck with? Well, most of the time you're stuck with the vending machine, and most of the stuff in the vending machine is unhealthy bullshit. Well, NatureBox, the stuff tastes great, and it's created with high quality ingredients. They have no artificial colors, no artificial flavors, no artificial sweeteners. So it's you don't have to feel guilty about it. And you'll never get bored with NatureBox. Try new snacks each month inspired by real customer feedback. And if you ever try a snack you don't like, NatureBox will replace it for free. And right now, you'll save even more because NatureBox is offering fans of this podcast 50% off your first order when you go to naturebox.com/Rogan. That's naturebox.com/Rogan for 50% off your first order. Pretty good deal. naturebox.com/Rogan. And again, I'm an actual customer. I actually spend money on NatureBox. I get it shipped to me every month. They have awesome stuff like they have like dried fruits, like Granny Smith's apples, dried pears, if you're into dried fruits. I love Big Island pineapple. It's one of my favorites. I love that shit. Pistachio power clusters are very good. Sriracha cashews. I can't say enough about how much I love those things. Sweet blueberry almonds. There's a bunch of different awesome snacks. So again, naturebox.com/Rogan for 50% off your first box. We're also brought to you each and every episode by Onnit.com. ONNIT. Onnit is a total human optimization company that I'm a huge part of. Or it's a huge part of my life, rather, I should say. I took Alpha Brain during this podcast because I had to, because there's so much smart stuff going on. I had to keep up. Barely. What do we have on it? Well, first of all, we have a full range of strength and conditioning equipment, kettlebells, battle ropes, steel clubs, steel maces, all these things that provide or that give you functional strength when you utilize them correctly. Functional strength meaning strength that applies directly to any athletic pursuit. We pride ourselves in carrying only the best supplements that we can find, whether it is Hemp Force protein powder, Warrior bars, which are delicious buffalo bars, that are just like one of the best healthy snacks that you can carry around with you, or whether it's our supplements like Alpha Brain, Shroom Tech Sport. I could go on and on and on, but there's literally too much cool shit for sale at Onnit. We also have stuff that's not for sale that's cool. Click on the Academy link, and you're taken to a section of the website that has hundreds of articles that you can check out for free. More than 100 pages of awesome articles. And these articles, some of them are Q&As with influential people. Some of them are inspirational. Some of them are about workouts. Articles on exercise physiology, on nutrition, the benefits of certain supplements. It's an awesome section of the site. And again, that part is totally free. We also have an Onnit Academy, an actual physical gym in Austin, Texas. If you're in Austin, you're in luck because it's one of the best gyms in the world. It's amazing, state-of-the-art facility with incredible instruction. The strength and conditioning is all under the tutelage of the great John Wolf, who's one of the most knowledgeable guys I've ever talked to when it comes to fitness. And then we also have 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu there and Bang Muay Thai. So go to Onnit.com, check out everything we have, and use the code word Rogan to save 10% off any and all supplements. All right. Whew, what a podcast I got for you people today. This podcast is, there's many people on this podcast. First of all, there's Graham Hancock and Randall Carlson, two very dear friends who have been on the podcast many times before, and some of my all-time favorite podcasts. But last time we did one, Michael Shermer, who is a professional skeptic, was, wait for it, skeptical. So he wanted to come on and talk to these guys and debate these subjects and why they are not mainstream. And it got a little heated at times, but it also got very in-depth. And I think it's one of my favorite podcasts. It was fascinating. We called in some experts, and it was a good time. So I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. So give it up for Michael Shermer, Randall Carlson, and Graham Hancock.
Joe Rogan Podcast, check it out.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Train by day, Joe Rogan Podcast by night, all day.
This is live, ladies and gentlemen. And this is a very unusual podcast we're going to have here, and a very unusual discussion. I have to my left Michael Shermer, very famous skeptic. He's been on the podcast before. Of course, Randall Carlson, amazing gentleman who knows far too much about terrifying things like asteroids. And Graham Hancock, author, also fantastic human being, many times been on this podcast as well. And this all came out of a podcast that Randall and Graham and I did recently, and Michael Shermer commented on it, and it was all essentially on the hypothesis that the great extinction that happened with the North American land animals that happened somewhere around the end of the Ice Age, and the end of the Ice Age, the abrupt end of the Ice Age, being caused, please correct me if I fuck any of this up, being caused by a comet impact. Michael Shermer had some questions about that, and we said this would be an amazing podcast to get everybody together in a room and go over this. Since then, there's been some interesting stuff that's happened. Well, I thought this was really fascinating that Forbes has a mainstream article in Forbes, did a comet wipe out Ice Age megafauna? And this is actually from just a couple of weeks ago. And then there was also this interpretation that's fairly recent as well about one of the stone tablets, one of the stone carvings, rather, on Göbekli Tepe. And Graham, you would probably be the best to describe that.
Yeah, that was published in Mediterranean Archaeology and Archaeometry, peer-reviewed journal, by a couple of scientists from the University of Edinburgh. and they are proposing an interpretation of the Göbekli Tepe imagery. There's quite a lot of imagery on those T-shaped pillars, particularly one pillar, pillar 43 in enclosure D.